Alright, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Make sure you smash subscribe. Alright, so basically today it's going to be a very short video about the One Piece live action, which I watched a few days ago. So this is not going to be a very in-depth video that, is going to blow your minds. I just wanted to give my quick opinion on it. I want to make a couple more uploads in the future. This is just part of that. But here's my opinion on the live action. So, episode 1, episode 8, which is the last one, I believe, both quite good. They made too many changes though. I'm sure this is a very normie opinion at this point already, but yeah, way too many changes. Here's what I think though. The showrunners or maybe script writers or whatever directors like that rearranged and pieced all these like parts together and like rearranged everything, they are not smart enough, or they are way too cocky, or both. They are not good enough to rearrange Oda's story, which I'm not saying like East Blue is a, masterpiece that's like infinitely complex, but even then, these guys in charge of the show are not smart enough to properly rearrange things. Okay, they just can't do it properly. Alright, I'll just give one example. So basically in Nami's flashback, I mean, I've even seen on Reddit that people complained about this. I'm sure my opinion is not like a fringe, interesting opinion, but I'll share it anyway. So in the flashback, the adoptive mom, I forgot her name. So she was talking to the girls about adopting the girls, and she said, "I did it because it was the right thing to do. I'm sure you'll do the right thing too someday." So what the fuck is that referring to? She's like talking to a 5-year-old girl, like, "I'm sure you'll do the right thing too." Like, that is so vague. Was she talking about Nami adopting a girl in the future? Or maybe like Nami returning the book that she just stole? And that's what you meant by "you're gonna do the right thing too someday"? Like you won't steal? Like, it just really makes no sense. It's like they try to add these lines that kind of make sense from a film-like perspective, but when you think about the story, it's just stupid. It stands for nothing. There's so many scenes that like the emotional impact as well have been killed, and they claim to understand One Piece and try to be like true to it. But for example, when you make Luffy actually know the backstory of Nami and everything, as opposed to him just getting mad for her sake without knowing anything, it's a pretty big difference. I don't know, I think it's just conceit and narcissism and vanity on the side of the showrunners or the show writers or whatever it is. But anyway, yeah. So about that one quote, like, does she have paths for like future sight or something? How is she comparing like her adopting two orphans and then saying, "I'm sure you'll do the same thing again, like in the future, Nami. You'll do the right thing too." Like, what is she even talking about? Yeah, writing makes no sense. And yes, and sometimes they just make scenes epic for no reason. They really don't know where to like blow the budget, I would say. For example, they kind of like, show off some cool special effects like, Buggy flying around or whatever. But I feel like they really skimped out on, I would say, like trying to make the characters and their emotional scenes actually good. Like for example, Usopp, beyond his like introduction scene, everything else feels so disconnected with his character. Like he doesn't feel like Usopp beyond that one scene in the beginning where he's like yelling and lying about, the pirates coming. Yeah, anyway, so my thoughts to reiterate, and it's just basically they rearranged things for no reason. They thought they were smart. They thought they were cutting. They could have cut things without rearranging it, first of all, and adding all these like, "Oh my god, wow, like Buggy is meeting like what's his face? Oh my god, yo, we get to see Helmeppo again. Yo, let's go." Like who gives a shit? Just fucking weird changes, man. That's about it for me though. That's my thoughts. I actually watched it all, most of the time without going past one time speed. In the future, I think I'll be making another video about, I forget, but I have another video in the works. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Peace out.